Hey guys, the topic for today's video is cobblestone, particularly the T side, further specifically a default. This is probably the most common default among tactical teams, and that is to take A control somehow. It's usually a combination between sometimes doing A long, sometimes doing mid. For this video, I'm just going to talk about doing long because it is one, more reliable, partially, and it's more utility heavy, which makes it more reliable. So those two sort of are the same thing. It takes 3 players. Yeah, 3 players. Oh, I'm just juggling ops apparently. Those 3 players I want to be Otown, Salami, and Daff. It requires 1 player to have utility, so pretty much a full set of utility actually. So I'm going to show you 2 flashes, 2 smokes, 2 mollies. I think that's all I'm going to show you. The first flash I want to show you is to push back, whoops. Actually, both flashes I'm going to show you are to push back oppers, because A long is super popular for oppers. Now, first angle, if you want to stop it, you really just have to put a Molitov down. So, like, if you're the first one there, throw, whoops, that was too short. Oh my god, I can't throw a freaking Molotov. Make sure God mode is on. It is. So, first spawn, you run up here, you throw a Molotov. I mean, that one freaking missed, because why not? I guess you have to throw it from this side of the wall. Yeah, because it's pretty common for an opper to just peek this angle, and if you're not there, they can hold this forever. Then they can fall back to here, then they can fall back. If they fall back to danger, they're kind of fucked. If they have time to get all the way back here, they can keep falling back. This is why oppers like A long, because they can keep getting shots off. Like, shot, fall back, shot, fall back, shot, fall back, shot, fall back. They could get an ace. At least they could get 5 shots off by the time they get back to A site. The biggest gauntlet is to get from here to here. So a lot of times, if they get flashed off, they'll throw a molly as they fall back. Okay. So the flash, to push the guy off the first corner, it's thrown from rock, and you throw at the, basically you want to hit that part of the wall with your flash. So you do a running throw right like that. And this is like what Daff would do. Like I said, it flashes right there. Let me show you what it looks like. So he's standing here. Bam. That was a full 2 seconds of blindness. He might like get flashed, fire, and then like try hide and wait to repeak. In that case, you guys have 2 seconds. So flash, op shot, 1,000, 1,000. You have 2 seconds to get to here, which means that you guys need to be pretty close already. So here's what it's going to look like. At the beginning of the round, Daff might hold mid. Watch for an opper. You might just peek and fall off. Salami and Otown, push, like, get us to this corner as fast as you can. Because once you get here, it's hard for the long opper to peek you, and no one's going to peek you from mid. Next step. You guys walk up, and while Otown is holding this angle, Salami, I want you to line up this molly. Just go in this corner. Aim at this, at the upper right-hand corner of the banister. Then you throw your Molotov, and Daff throws the flash. And then Otown goes out and has his 2 seconds to find like to clear this angle and get to here. That Molly's the haystack, like that. Oh my God! Did that not spread? That is the worst spread I've ever seen on that Molotov. That's ridiculous. Yeah, this is what usually happens. Totally mollied, he has to fall back. And if he falls back before the flash and he gets here, bam, he's blind 2. So that's a common setup. You'll have 2 people here, one here with a flash and the other one with an op. Fine, I can't buy any more ops apparently. The other one right here with an op. Once you've pushed them back this far, you can throw as many flashes as you want over this. Personally, I prefer the double-click flash with a bit of a run because it doesn't give them as much time to react. See, those flashes go all up in here. All in his face. Maybe a bit of a... I was running backwards when I threw that one. Yeah, that's nice. I'll show you what that looks like. Again, that one might have flashed even longer. So they'll fall back. These are a lot of flashes. It's a lot of utility. There's a lot of spots to hide. Around this corner, up on the boost, in danger, this corner, that corner, this corner, this. There's so many corners. But most teams only play 1, 2 max on A. So they can mix up their position so much, it's stupid. Like, it's actually a lot of teams, or a lot of the reason people don't like playing cobblestone is because there's so many freaking corners to clear. But if you know the flashes, then those teams are kind of fucked. Like, especially if you've got 2 or 3 guys rushing through, and as long as you can get an even trade, you have the site. So generally, those are the nades. I mean, you can always, if they've been hiding in a particular cubby a lot, just molly and spray it. Because then, even if they try and like peek out, like sometimes if they've got like a deagle or something, they'll play here and they'll just try and like peek out. But if you just like spray the corner, then they're aim punched by the time they can get a bullet off. If they don't have armor. If they do have armor, they're dead anyway. Now, if we're going to take A, which will be common, I should transition. This goes into the mid-round call aspect. Once we have sort of A control, or A long control, Savage and I will be working on the other side of the map, playing B, just to show a little bit of presence. For example, if you want to know what I'm doing, I'm like missing my pre-fire. Okay, how do I line this up? Right there, corner. So line up on that corner, look there, boom. Okay, so I'll be coming out, I'll be flashing, mollying, basically doing everything I can do to sell the fake so that they don't know where we are. I'll be doing that kind of shit and falling back. Savage can either be opping plat, or doing. I made a video on cobblestone like a long time ago, or I think it was only a few months ago, but it feels like forever ago. There's like some pop flashes you can do. Molly, this is also a good pre-fire angle. I digress. We'll be fucking around over at B. If you guys have a long control, that's when Savage and I can come back and we can go mid. The idea with this is if you're long, they'll be focusing on long. And hopefully if there's one in danger, he'll be looking that side. So then we can walk out here and then take the fight with anyone in danger, clear danger, come up, fight anyone close, and then you guys can take sight and we can fall back. Because if Savage and I are both in here, and you guys can plant the bomb and hold sight, then we can for sure fight off any but the most sophisticated retakes. Okay, now for taking the site, you long guys have some utility to throw. 2 smokes, 2 mollies, and 2 flashes. First smoke, walk up to this bit of battlement and aim at the, I mean, it's a super easy lineup, very convenient. Aim at this corner of the roof and walk throw. There's enormous room for error, so it really doesn't matter where you let go. And then from there, you can pretty much just run through, throw a flash through crenellation. That'll get up there in case there's an op. Let's see what it looks like from here. There's a script. Yeah, see, if there's an opera holding like this angle, if there's an opera holding this, that'll blind him. If there's anyone I mean, it won't blind this guy, but it'll blind anyone like here also. Flashes are key to A site. Flashes destroy off angles. That's what the smokes are good for, the straight, like corner to corner angles that you can line up ahead of time, like the door, for instance, like the balcony. Mollies are also good for those straight angles. Flashes are for off angles, because when you if you're holding an angle and you get flashed, you can just give the angle away, re-peek into it. But if you're in the middle of nowhere and you get flashed, you are stuck in the middle of nowhere unless you have great map knowledge and B-hops. You're not getting away from that. So, you throw your smoke, you flash over, get your gun out for the close angles. The molly that you have to hit from here as you're running up is the balcony. So you look at the left little, it looks like a stable to me. The left little stable structure with the wood trusses and beams. And then just hurl a molly over there. Now the second nade set is thrown from this corner. And this is just a left click throw. You aim at the top of the red at the corner. So you throw that, and then you're coming up here and you molly right at the edge of the filth. I mean, I guess that's moss. I can't tell. It just looks grimy. My graphics settings are pretty low as well. So anyway, yeah, you just aim at the grime, man, and just hurl a molly. The smoke lands right here. I mean, I'll throw it again just to prove it to you. Oh wow, I missed it. I threw it too far to the left. That's what happened. If you throw it, wow, missed it twice in a row. Never missed that one before. Anyway, so that lands right at the van. So if there's an opera holding wood, he can't hold that anymore. And then if he tries to fall back here, which is like rather good decision, and he gets mollied, and that molly will, damn it, usually spreads. Molly's not going well for me today. See, I'll show you how it spreads. Oh, never missed it like that. That's what I was going for, this bit here. Anyway. And then it's aim duels. A lot of utility, a lot of teamwork, especially saying, Otown, I'm going to push it, or I'm going to swing. By the way, just for anyone who doesn't know, swinging is another word for peeking wide, which is whenever you take, like, you peeking close is this, wide is this. This is scrimming, I guess that's what you call it. You go like, whoa! So peek, wide, scrim. So saying you're swinging, you'd go like this, and that means that when someone who's playing here, like say I'm just Mr. Seek and Otown says I'm going to swing. He says, Seek, I'm swinging. I say, cool, then I'll peek this. And then we have a firing line because Otown's here and I'm here, and basically even if the CT or the terrorist gets the headshot on the first one of us, As long as we have an accurate spray, he's dead. That is a basic team play concept. Basically, it's a mixture of communication and trading. That's what it is. It's especially useful for cobblestone. You can also do, like, I'll take the right angles, you take the left. So like when you come out, one person clears this, the other person clears this. You don't want to do this when you're with a group. You want to like just go close, because you can end up like lining up for people and blocking each other's shots. I've talked enough. That's going to be our default in cobblestone.